This is Annetta from the fine Frugal line. I just wanted to give those of you who may be interested a little update on our Frugal house here in Denmark that we bought 2.5 years ago for a very reasonable price. We've gotten a little further in restoring it very, very carefully. It's an old house, but we're loving every minute of it. Everything in here is thrifted or given to us for free, or we've creatively upcycled it from something or other. And the only thing we really have spent money on are things that we absolutely cannot do ourselves that have to be done. Like we had a new front door put in, and we had some windows fixed upstairs so that we could finish the upstairs, and we got a couple more windows coming. But other than that, it's paint and upcycling, and that is our religion. So here's the door we had put in last year. It's not finished on the inside because this entryway here is going to be our next project when we come back next summer. We only spend about 1/3 of our time here in Denmark. We live in the US, so our work days here are fairly limited, but we are so happy with what we get done. We try to look at what we're getting done and not what needs to be done, and just grateful that the house is functional as it is. My mom changed her living situation a little while back, so we got her old fridge, and that is eventually next year also going to leave this spot right here where it's temporarily plugged in and go into the kitchen, because this fridge has a freezer on the bottom, and the one we have in the kitchen is a bit smaller with no freezer. So that's going to happen, and you will see here, this is our entryway. It's quite nice and quite roomy. There's some space under the stairs. It's been cleaned up. It's nice, dry and warm and clean. So we're going to fix the floor next year. We're going to paint the walls, and it's going to have a whole different expression. Anyway, our big project this year was to finish the upstairs so we could have guests. So now I'm going to take you upstairs. If you look through what I've posted before, you'll see that I've done some videos up here as we've gone forward. The big thing that was holding us up was that there's 2 windows in the roof here, and they were put in a number of years ago, but the trim hadn't been finished around them, so there was insulation and drywall hanging out in every direction, and because of that we couldn't even really finish painting the walls. But we had a handyman come in and finish that for us, and we're super happy about it. So we were finally able to finish the walls, and I was able to finish the floor, which I'm very happy about. It's just floor paint. It's nice and clean and dry, but it is a subfloor, so we didn't put new flooring on it. We just cleaned it up, painted it, and then we put some rugs on it. So it was a super affordable way to make this floor functional. And we could always later on, if we wanted to, put down a big carpet or some real floorboards. But for now, this is going to function quite well, because this is, after all, just a guest house or a summer house. So here's the other window that was finished. We have a small view from here. It is a bedroom with a single bed, but we do have room for another bed over there if we want it. This bed was thrifted, and everything you see in here, like I said, was given to us or thrifted, acquired at a very, very low price. So there we go. Little table there. We may upgrade and change things. This table's awful. It used to be in the kitchen. But for now, it functions as a place for a guest to sit on his or her computer. So it's going to live there until we find a better one, which hopefully will be free. We're very patient that way. We do have some electrical work to finish. We have some, light switches that need to be upgraded. That's the plan next year also, and we're going to install the lamps properly. That we did not have time for this year, so it's kind of rigged. And over here we have a couple of the lamps ready to go. So there's a plan for everything. And we're going to get the same door handles on all the doors. That's another thing that needs to be done. But these are fairly small things because the upstairs is now functional. I have shown this room before, but we got from the thrift shop 2 very, very nice beds. So the room is big enough for 2 people to sleep in here. So we do have now 3 beds up here in 2 bedrooms, which is very nice for guests. And then coming down, the art. My uncle He's not alive anymore, but he made some really amazing, unique things, and we're happy to have them. This is one of the windows that still need to be replaced. We've paid for it, and just waiting for the guy to come and put it in when he gets some time. So this part here, that gray carpet was all over the place, and it was, you can see right there, it's partially disintegrated, and right here around the stairs is actually taped and glued to the floor, difficult to get off. So next year when we fix the downstairs here, this is going to be part of that project. We'll find out what to do with that nasty carpet and with the space here. But the walls were painted and everything, so that's the last thing we need to do. So we are very happy with this, and I'm going to show you the last little upgrade we've done for this summer. We won't be able to do much more because I'm leaving soon. Yep. This is the entryway, so you can see it needs a little work. Coming into the kitchen is this little setup right here. The table, my husband designed and put that up, and it is the one end of one of my dad's old desks. He did not need it anymore, so we got the tabletop and we cut it, and it's just perfect. The table you saw upstairs in one of the bedrooms was here before with a couple of small chairs, and it was okay to have it. You could sit there, etc., and have your coffee, but it was just difficult to clean underneath because you had to move it and there was dust and everything. This is much more sanitary for a kitchen. It's super nice to sit here. The stools I thrifted, they were about the same $10 US at the time, but now the dollar's gone down, so maybe if you convert them into US dollars, they were maybe like 11 each. But they work well here. Next year we might try to cut the legs off a little bit to see if they'll fit the height better, or maybe we'll get some different stools. I don't know, but for now they're working, and it's just upgraded this kitchen because also, as it is counter height, same height as the counter, it functions as an extra workspace. The kitchen's rather small, and as you can see, we don't have a dishwasher. So a lot of the countertop in the kitchen is taken up by the dishes. We can't just put them away. So if I'm out here cooking or somebody else is and needs a helping hand, then we do have this extra countertop here. We can put a wax tablecloth or plastic over it and protect it from cuts and stains, etc. But it's a super nice upgrade, and it didn't cost anything other than the 2 chairs. So we're happy with that, and we are loving life in our little house here in Denmark. See you later. Bye.